Maps are inherently political, and maps do really go a long way in enhancing representation. When I first started using Street View a couple of years ago, the first thing that struck me was that much of Southern Africa, and Africa for that matter, is completely, underrepresented, and many cities are missing from Street View. Having grown up in Zimbabwe and worked there as a journalist, there are places that I've covered over the last 15, 16 years that I know to be of significance historically, culturally. I went back and came up with this idea that we should map Victoria Falls, the city, and Victoria Falls, the national park, and add it to Street View. So I spent 5 days there. We did some cycling. We covered about 70 miles cycling with the Rico Theta mounted to a bike helmet. And then we also did a helicopter flight with one of the touring companies in Victoria Falls that allowed us to map the Victoria Falls National Park. Once on the ground, you realize it's more than just capturing imagery. It's about relationships. So I encountered businesses that had been trying for years to change their locations on Google Maps. We sit down, we go on Google Maps, 5 minutes, we change the location, and I get an email saying your edit has been accepted. There's a lot that we can do to transform the way that businesses in this region reach their communities. Schools, hospitals, fire stations, and things that people look up on a daily basis. When you go to Victoria Falls, people are not picking up a phone book to look up a restaurant. People just search. So most of the business discovery is based on search and word of mouth. So adding these additional layers of information to Street View and Google Maps has really actually begun to make an impact on local businesses.